Hello. Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday. Literally, what is this place? Good question. Good question, Wolfie. Where is this location that we are at right now? It is Greece, everyone. It is Dark Souls Windmill. You guys see this? Dark Souls Windmill? Leros, Greece. Windmill on the island of Leros, Greece. Good times. Good times, everyone. Is Wednesday. Is that important? No, that's a maplestory slime, but it's red. Anyway, welcome Stream Elements, welcome Chocodex, welcome JD, welcome Lunatic Lurker, Defins, Neo Antoine, Danchi, Sparky. It's everyone. Did I play Dark Souls? I did. I played all 3 Dark Souls. And I played the first Dark Souls, and then I did a soul level 1 run, and then I did a randomizer. I played it quite a bit. Anyway, Lunatic Lurker says, fight the same enemy for hours. Can you be like the anime where someone killed slimes for 100 years? Yes. You can kill the same slimes for years. But I won't be doing that. Anyway, so those of you who were not here on the Saturday stream, there is a game, maplestory Worlds. maplestory Classic is not out. They have not announced when it'll be out. Every day I check the Reddit hoping for some news. There's no news. Literally, they will never mention anything about maplestory Classic. I don't know. Welcome to Insect. What kind of creature? That is a slime from maplestory. Actually, it's this one. It's this one. This one right here. I mean, it's hiding, but it's there. This guy. It's literally this guy. If he was red, he is red for an amazing reason. Anyway, yes, Denchi, you can ask a question. Okay, so yes, what is maplestory Classic? So if you were to play maplestory today, it would be very different from what it was like 20 years ago. I played maplestory 20 years ago. They only had 4 classes. Okay, they had warrior, they had mage, they had archer, they had assassin. Yes, it would be like the old school RuneScape. And nowadays they have like 100 classes, they have like heroes, they have other things, I don't know, there's too much. There's too much stuff. And so they're bringing back maplestory Classic with only the old classes, the old locations. They have a class named Adele. You can see that maplestory Adele. Adele is in the game. Why is Adele in the game? Literally, it makes no sense. They have cutscenes now. They have like, yeah, it's the singer. Adele is literally in the game. I think I have to turn off my VPN. Slow. See, look, Adele, maplestory. Adele is short for Adelaide. Isn't that like the place in Australia? No, it's not the singer. I don't know why they named it this. Look, Adele isn't literally Adele is in the game. They have cutscenes. They have voice acting. No one wants it. No one wants that stuff, man. Anyway, but then okay, so maplestory Classic is not out, but there's a thing called maplestory Worlds, and this is kind of like the Roblox of maplestory. So people make their own games. And I think the most popular ones are just people remaking maplestory Classic. There are a few servers. So on Saturday, I created a character on Chronostory, which I think is the one that people usually recommend. It's very similar to Classic Maple, but there's slight improvements, some slight differences. But I will show you, okay? Take a look. Welcome, Piss. All I know about maplestory is that one crazy story where one guy stopped at level 299. I feel like I remember seeing that. But that's not even Classic Maple. Back in the day, Classic maplestory, it looked like this. They had, the max level was 200. No one really has made it at that point. Welcome, Zoe. Is this a new old maplestory? No, this is Roblox. This is Roblox. If someone remade maplestory Classic in Roblox, but it's not Roblox. It's maplestory Worlds, which is maplestory's equivalent of Roblox. Anyway, look, we got 2 characters, okay? This is the one This is the one that I made last week on Saturday. Okay, this is, I just have like random equips that I have. And then, you know, they got the classic, you could throw stars at things, just kill the same enemies for hours and hours. But then I was like, what if I want to play a warrior, right? And then yesterday I made a warrior, and so I think I will play the warrior today. I got this one to level 34. It's gonna be the new Wednesday game. I don't know. I didn't know what to stream today. Anyway, this is, you know, you got this one, and then I'm like, what if I don't want to play as this one, right? And then yesterday I made a warrior. Okay, that warrior is exactly level 30. Let's go back to the login screen. I always wanted to play MapleStory, but it was too complicated. What is complicated? That is literally so simple. It's so easy. Anyway, you can jump around. I got a warrior. It was very miserable, I'm gonna tell you. Playing as a warrior compared to other classes kind of sucks. You have barely any range, you walk really slowly, you waste a lot of HP potions. But I was like, I don't know, what if I just try it? And then I tried it, and then I got to level 30. This server is very similar to Old School, but it's got 2x EXP rate. And then the quests give you more EXP. So a lot of this game is just gonna be me fighting. There's like enemies that you have to kill 999 times. There's a quest to kill 999 of them. And that's the recommended way to level up in this server. So I've been doing that, okay? I got my job advancement. We started off as a warrior, and now we are a fighter. Now I don't know why I chose fighter. I was like, maybe it'd be cool. I don't know, maybe it sucks. Welcome Leon Diamonds. Grinding is a feature. Yeah, that's basically it. Nowadays, if you play new MapleStory, you get to like level 30 in like 5 minutes. It's my first character. It's my second one, but my first one only got to level 34, so it might as well be my first one. I feel like when I played original MapleStory, I kind of just I don't know. I would get to like level 30 and then I would just stop. Because I was like, yeah, that's good enough for me. And it's fun. I got a character to like 60. I got a character to 50. I never got to 70. I just started Chrono 2 was fading after the classic test. Exactly, right? Everyone's like, when are they gonna release official MapleStory Classic? I can't believe. Wait, I'm still in this guy's party. This guy's still playing? This guy, I partied with this guy yesterday. Okay, I didn't. This is the thing about social games, is that you log on, you party with people, you kill enemies. Because, you know, you gotta kill 999 of an enemy. Like, why would I not party up? Get them on voice? I don't know. I'm gonna leave the party. I'm sorry. Sorry, Big Mop. Collab of the year. They seem chill. They were very chill, actually. We partied for like an hour and a half-ish just killing the same mob, and then he was also a warrior, and then we did our job advancement together. It was very cool. I didn't expect him to still be online though. What's this guy doing? Were they chatty? No. They're just like, how many are you at? I'm like, I got 200 left to go. Welcome, Razul. Anyway, I got my job advancement yesterday, so many stats. I don't know what the build is. Probably sword mastery. I'll probably use swords. Wait, it's like high school friendships. Your friends do classes together, then you graduate and leave forever. Exactly. Let's do sword mastery. That's probably it. I haven't put my points into other things in my first job. His name was Fighter Without the I, because Fighter was taken. I can't believe this, man. What's the meta? Do you know the meta, Razul? Sword mastery, max sword mastery, fatal strike kind of sucks, right? Something like that. No, you want a max sword booster. Okay, you want to level up sword mastery. You get sword booster. I got no clue. It's just regular MapleStory, okay? It's literally the same thing, but the rates are different. Anyway, I am still playing. Welcome, Michael. Anyway, what's the stats, huh? 30 dex, you think 30 dex is good enough? I don't know. Look at all these items I have. I gotta go sell some things. I got too much stuff. This is the problem with society. We got too much stuff. I got no clue how fighter work either. I got my account hacked at level 45. That's messed up, man. You fall for some like free mesos hack. Type in your password. It will give you free mesos to your account. Yes, I switch away from rogue. It was too easy. I was like, why is this so easy? And rogues have no mobbing capability. I'm like, do I even want to play as a rogue? I might. In the full version of the game, I might play as a rogue. But I wanted to try out warrior, because I don't know. I think I have to sell all this stuff. None of this stuff is even good. We got this one though, and this one, we got the gear that gives you speed. That's pretty good, right? The speed armor. Got earrings. We got this thing, the chaos robe. I want to make a bandit, but don't they have like no range though? Make sure you don't steal. No. I guess, okay, this server also has an ability to sell all your items at once. Since I'm not a spearman, I guess I'll just sell this. Let's just get rid of everything. Savage Blow has the most aura. Possibly true. It is good to see large numbers. Anyway, you know what? Sell all this. Sell all my stuff. I don't need any of this. Thank you, Denchi, for gifting to Razul. Having played fighter, are you thinking of playing fighter on classic too? No, I heard they nerfed it really bad. I heard that rage is not good in the new MapleStory Classic. So I will probably not play as it. Also, thank you, Choco, for the 48 months. That's like 4 years. Almost. It's like 4 years minus a day. A month. Perhaps even a month. That's right. It's true. We gotta buy new armor. Now that I'm level 30, we gotta get the Power Ranger outfit. Look at this. Strength plus 3. What even is the meta? Got the Dragon Robe. Yeah, Dragon D's. Got him. Many people consider that to be 4 years. No, it's 4 years of payment. But 4 years have not elapsed. Okay? That is a different thing entirely. Yeah, look, now we're gonna fail to get the hype train. Alright, what do I get? If you were a fighter, which armor would you get? The black dragon robe? You get the dark angret? It's the same thing. It gives you strength, it gives you dexterity. Chief Bandit looks fun. Meso explosion. Unbelievable. Strength. Maybe I get this one. This one looks cool, right? Let's just get this one. Thank you, Rune Devers, for the 30 months. It's many months. And then we need a new hat, okay, guys? We can't be wearing this hat forever. What's the level 30 hat? Is there no level 30 hat for warriors? What is it? It doesn't even exist. Someone seeing the word tribute outside the context of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is unbelievably cursed. What is he talking about? Is there no... Do they not sell the level 30 hats? Is that not a thing? What do I get? What do I even get? I got this one. That's not even... It's not even what I want. Let me get the level 30 sword. The fast sword. But I really want the two-handed sword. Is there a level 30 two-handed sword? I got the broadsword. This is like a one-handed. It's a one-handed sword though. That's different. Do I want to be a one-handed or two-handed swordsman? This guy only talks about the level 30 sword and hat. Does it even exist? Does anyone know? Should I get the Gladius? Is that a good one? Should I get a sword and shield? What's the meta? What's the level 30 meta that will be abandoned as soon as I hit level 35? The Warhammer. Fireman's Axe. Two-handed axe. Get that one. The Gladius. Isn't that the lady from Portal? The giant spoon. Does he sell shields? Where's my shield? Shield has to be here. The mop. No, that's a spearman thing. I'm a fighter. Let's see. I got no shield. I guess I'll just keep this weapon. I don't know. Does chronostory have cosmetics? Probably. I have not looked into it. I don't really know. Okay, but anyone know what you put stats into in your first job? Is it Iron Body or HP Recovery? I should just look it up. You know, I'm gonna look it up. maplestory Classic Warrior build. There's like one build, guys. Literally, this is for the new classic. We need like the old classic. The old school classic. Was it this one? Improve HP recovery. Welcome, Seiryu. Hello. Were you playing Tomodachi Life? I think so. Yes, I knew it. I saw the title and I was like, that's literally it. Welcome Raiders, hello. Tomodachi Life fun times. Hope you had a fun time watching them interact with each other. I'm playing maplestory. And by playing maplestory, I mean I'm looking up what stats I should get, what I should get. Okay, improve HP recovery. What did they say? Improved SP build. / blast. Improve HP recovery. Okay, I guess you just put... Is Iron Body not the meta? Does Iron Body suck? If you are a fighter, you might consider getting level 1 Iron Body to cancel the ill effects of rage. Okay, you know what? Sure. Level 1 Iron Body. And then HP recovery. I mean, that's the only thing left, so I guess I'll do that. So Iron Body. Put that. I'd like to click on my skill so that I can move it to my equip bar, please. Oh, it increases it permanently. Wait, it's not a skill? Maybe it's different in chronostory. Maybe Iron Body is a passive ability. They did make some changes. Not everything is the same. They got some differences. Anyway, I have many stats. Now I'm like, do I put things into dexterity? I don't know. Maybe I'll find out. I'll try to kill some enemies. I last played maplestory 2005. Same. The last time I streamed this, I was showing some of my old screenshots. And it was also from 2005, 2006. It was quite some time ago. It's weird, I always thought once you hit level 30 you should have enough SP for the entire skill list. That is not the case. That's not the case at all for some reason. You gotta choose the skills. Anyway, where do I want to go? I need to start killing some enemies. It's been like 20 something minutes and I've not been killing enemies. Just been like finding my items. Do I want to buy a panlet? No, can you believe I've actually found many panlets? Also, welcome Cole, welcome One Circle. Okay, so this server has a trade market. Okay, you can go here to sell your items. And then you can check. They have a scroll vending machine. If you get scrolls that you don't want, you can trade them for scroll vouchers. And then you can trade those vouchers. Look at my panlids. I got like 5 panlids. I sold a few of them because they were not good. I have so many. I got so many panlids. I have my level 53 sword. I got Zeko. The Lion's Fang. Oh, that's what I want. That's a level 50 sword though. That's literally a level 50 sword. It's actually so different. Anyway, we're gonna go to Sleepyville. Okay, that's the place you go to train. You cannot use that here? True. true, you cannot use that here. You have to go back to the world. Alright, let's go to Sleepywood. Look at this. And then I have a quest. I'm gonna level up from this quest. Can you believe this? We're gonna level up. Bam, level 31. Alright, we're gonna put points into... Alright, let me read the build, okay guys? We got fighter weapon mastery. Freely choose the order of this thing. Keep in mind to max power guard after final attack. Okay, we're gonna do weapon mastery. Enough until we can use sword booster. Okay, we're gonna get sword mastery to 4. And then as soon as we can get sword booster, I'm gonna do that. Then we need our stats. Now I'm not gonna add stats until I determine if I can hit the enemies that I want to hit. Yeah, to level up yeah, the HP thing, that's a thing. Let's go kill, what are the quests? Let's go kill Evil Eyes. Sure, this, I don't remember if this was a thing in the real game. That you can warp to Antunnel Park from here. Was that a thing in the real game? I don't know. You can jump below things. That was not in the real MapleStory back in the day. Alright, get this quest. Okay, we're gonna kill 99 of these guys. And then after we kill 99 we're gonna kill 999 of them. That's how this game goes. Okay, here they are. Check it out. Whoa! Look at that slash blast. We're gonna be doing this for several hours. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun watching someone kill the same enemy repeatedly? Yes, that's the entire appeal of MapleStory. It's fun. That's why I went classic. Same. They gotta announce classic at some point. Like, when is it gonna come out? It should be tomorrow. They should make the game come out tomorrow. I don't know why they're waiting so long. Literally, they're missing out. Oh, the hype is gonna die. People are gonna be like, oh cool, can't wait for it. And then it comes out like a year from now and everyone's moved on. Can't have that. You have to strike while the iron is hot. Literally, that's the reason. Anyway, it is fun. Like, I don't know, like, in any game, literally in any game, if you can have an attack that can attack multiple enemies, it's always fun to just see lots of numbers show up. I think it's cool. Highest level I got was 172. I only got to, like, 60. And that took months. Months and months of work. Ready to actually hit 200. That's gonna take like a year, right? How long does it take for people to hit level 200? I don't know. Yeah, number go up. This is the universal appeal. More numbers go up. That's what it's all about. Literally, that's gaming. You don't understand the appeal of large numbers go up. Do you really understand gaming? No, the answer is no. No one even gets it, man. It takes a while, but it was because people are learning how to play and socializing. If you straight grind it would take months. Only a few months? That's still quite some time. I don't know. I don't have the ambition for that. I'm probably just gonna get to like 70 maybe. I don't know. How long do you think it'll take to get to 70? Months. 2 months maybe? I don't know, I guess it depends. In a few days? Well, I mean now. You mean in classic? In real MapleStory? I guess in the closed beta that happened recently, people got to 50 in like a week. So I guess it's possible. But they were like playing like all day. They're basically like I would be browsing the MapleStory category on Twitch, and it would be like the same people live like 12 hours a day. It's kind of nice, you know. You just see people at the same place days in a row. A lot of people taking a long time was lack of knowledge, prep. It's true. True. Now everyone has optimized all the training places. Now you gotta get a holy symbol guy. Get everything going. I don't know. At this level you gotta go kill the crabs at Florina Beach. Or whatever. Torn, don't know if I'm playing Dragon Knight or Bandit. Yeah, I don't know. They're adding, do you see they're adding movement speed to polearm users? That's a thing. You get plus 20 movement speed for polearm mastery. That seems pretty nice. I think my problem with Warrior is that they walk too slow. You gotta like walk over to the enemy. It's too much. Like, look at this. This would have been so much faster if I was like a thief. Messed up. Anyway, my fear is that I'm gonna play chronostory too much, and then when real MapleStory Classic comes out, I'll be like, I don't know about this. I spent too many hours already, and then it won't have like the nice quality of life functionality, and I'll be like, man, they don't even have like auto looting. That's kind of why I'm holding off. Yeah, that was my fear. But I was just like, man, I just want to play MapleStory. Like, they haven't announced when it's coming out. It could be 2027 even. And I'm like, there's no way. I gotta play like a little bit at least. I don't know like how long I'll continue playing this. It has been fun though. It is nice, you know, revisiting old areas. And being like, oh, I remember this. I remember fighting these enemies. Alright, we've completed this quest. Now we go back and we killed 999 of them. I don't know if this is a thing like in the real MapleStory Classic. Like, was there a quest to kill like 999 of these guys? Because there definitely is here. I don't know if that's like, it's like a real thing. Alright, let's get Sword Booster. Sword Booster? I think so. It was there? Okay. Okay, so should I increase Sword Booster? Or should I wait, this is different. Attack speed minus this? Sword Mastery, let's just, let me read this. Weapon booster 5. And then okay, I guess they get it to 19. There was, okay. But is there did people who played in the open beta test for the real classic? Is that a thing still? Because it does give quite good EXP. So let's go back here. Good times out here. This is probably something that you want to party up with. I probably want to like change channels, find someone else who's doing the same quest. It's killing 999 of these guys. It's gonna take some time. Let's see, Sword Booster, Sword Mastery. I guess I'll increase it for increased duration. And then just put, okay, I have all these points that I've not put into anything. Let's put everything into strength. Now we're gonna do so much more damage. Whoa, you see that? 900 something. Amazing. I don't know, it kind of feels the same to me. Doesn't even seem that different. Anyway, I guess this will be a Zatsudan stream, because there's really no commentary that I can do that would be interesting. It's kind of just me killing the same enemies for like a long time. What has been going on? Anything worth talking about in this world? What's the deal with... You guys see the new pandemic? What is it? The hantavirus or something? The hantavirus? Have you seen it? What's the deal with that? There's like a ship of people and they got, you know, a disease that's usually associated with rats. Isn't that cool? Isn't it cool? Rats out there. They gotta sink that boat. I don't even know. Do they though? Welcome Extraneous Jedi, welcome Namington. Do they though? How did they get on that boat? How did the virus get on the boat? Was it the rats? The rats on the boat? The rats on the boat go round and round. What if it is the new pandemic? Like, what if we all have to quarantine? We thought it was over, but now they're back. The Evil Eyes did it? I don't think so. I don't think that's true at all. Is it even real though? Anyway, that's the only thing that I know that's going on. I don't know what else is going on that's worth talking about. Did you guys see the thing? You guys see the news? You guys see the big game? What's the deal with the big game? Welcome Tag Barrel. How goes the grinding? Do you see that damage that I took? Tick 7? Yes, it is. It's going. We gotta kill almost 1,000 of these guys to complete this quest. And I think that's cool. I think it's cool to have to kill thousands of the same enemy. Because I was telling this story last time. Last time I streamed this, I was saying how the first time I played World of Warcraft, I was so conditioned to like kill the same enemy over and over for maplestory that when I was doing the starter quest, it was like, okay, kill like 10 boars or whatever. I would kill 10 boars, but I would not turn in the quest. I would kill the boars, then I would proceed to kill 100 more boars. And my friend was like, you know, you're like done with the quest, right? You can just turn in the quest and like go somewhere else and do a different quest. And I was like, what? You're telling me I don't have to stay in the same area killing the same mob 100 times? So yeah, there's like questing is the main way to get EXP. And I was like, there's no way. There's no freaking way. And then I did, and then I was like, this is actually so much nicer. Have some variety. Did I have a level 100 starter before Bronc? No. Because that's Pokemon. That's a different thing. This is an online multiplayer game. Okay, this is a different experience entirely. It's totally not even the same. Did anyone here also do that? Is it just me? Is there like a better map for this? I've been doing this on the first map. It could be there's a better one. Summer of MMOs. Yeah, what if I started playing like Final Fantasy 14? Or like, ah man, I can't wait for MapleStory Classic to come out. And then I'm like, what if I played Final Fantasy 14? And then everyone goes, whoa, what you gotta play, no, you gotta join my FC or whatever. It's gonna be so much fun. I don't remember any better maps. Man. Yeah, Cole, I knew Cole back in the day. We played on the same MapleStory private server as well. Tetra MS. That was cool. Back in the day. It was like 20 years ago at this point. Maybe not 20 years ago. At least 15 years ago. It's been quite some time. You can kill the same 100 boars. Exactly. Tetra MS was cool. And then I had like real life friends from school that I also had them play on that server. And it was like me introducing my IRL friends to my internet friends. That was pretty cool, right? Classic. Being on Ventrilo. It's fun times. Do people still use Ventrilo? Like now that everyone's on Discord, do people still go hop on the Ventrilo server? Like I would assume there are some that still exist. Get off vent. He's venting. Back in my day, venting meant going on Ventrilo. Now it's all about Among Us. Among Us. Is that a common thing that people said? Get off vent. Back in my day, venting wasn't sus. It's a funny video. Oh, I don't even know. I'm not even aware, man. I thought I understood references, but I don't. Anyone have any classic internet memes? You guys remember FPS Doug? He was like, boom, headshot. What do you mean? You run faster with a knife. Of course I'm holding a knife. Good times. Door stuck. True. Counter-Strike. You know, people are still playing Counter-Strike. Northern Line's been playing Counter-Strike. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Gambling. Loot boxes. CS2's kind of mid, but they're improving it. What's the worst thing about it? Welcome, ice lasers. What's mid about it? Because I never really got into Counter-Strike. Or like FPS games in general. I just think, well, besides TF2, but I feel like my reaction speed is not very good. And so I'm not really able to like shoot the enemy accurately. I mean, I'm sure with enough practice, but that's just, I don't know. It's like a lot of effort. Gmod, delete this video? I don't think I know that. I feel like I haven't seen too much Gmod stuff. Welcome, Inflow. Could not counter strikes. True. We can't even count the strikes. Thoughts about Sandbox? I have not seen anything really about it, other than the fact that it exists. I've never installed Gary's mod. I don't really know too much about it. I guess Gary's mod is like the original Roblox. Roblox for boomers. Welcome, Y numbers. Where am I from? I am from New York. Played 100,000 hours. Is that true? Can we check Denchi's Steam profile to confirm this? Is this real? Oh. Actually, the other day I was watching someone stream Chronostory as well, and he was doing this quest, and I considered logging on and being like, hey, you want to party up? But I was like eating a lunch. I was like, no, I would have to leave eventually. So then I didn't. But I could have. And then he probably would have been like, what the, this guy is stalking a stream sniper. No, it's fine. You got banned? That's why I think you're making it up. Denchi would never get banned. Why would he ever do that? Also, yeah, they also nerfed Slash Blast in the real MapleStory Classic. Here it hits 6 mobs, and then in the version they're going to release, it only hits 4. Why would they do that? Don't they know the entire appeal is hitting large groups of enemies? 5:44 a.m., 5:45 a.m. That's gotta be like Southeast Asia. Perhaps. Perhaps Malaysia. Perhaps Indonesia. You guys remember when MapleStory had like... I guess they do still have this. They would have the global version of MapleStory, they would call it GMS. And they had the Korean version, which they abbreviated as KMS. And back in the day, that did not have connotations. Now if you said KMS, people would be like, whoa, whoa. Well, you can't say that. I wonder if they still say that. I don't know, but that was definitely a thing back in the day. Yeah, hop on KMS. Like, no, dude, you need a Korean social security number to play on KMS, man. Can't believe this. Anyone have a Korean social security number that they could send me so that I can play Korean MapleStory? No. That was it. No, you can't say you want a KMS. You want to play on KMS. That's a different thing. That is a totally different sentence. You can't just say KMS. Anyway, aren't you looking at this and going, whoa, this looks so fun. It's so cool that you're killing the same enemies repeatedly using the same attack, walking around really slowly. Oh man, I can't wait to play classic MapleStory. Yep. This is what all the fun is about. It's literally so fun. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't look fun. And I'm sure that, like, if you have never played the game, you probably won't find this funny. Fun? Did I say funny? But everyone who played back in the day, you're looking at this and you're going, that is so cool. This is exactly as I remember it. What's the grind for? Honestly, nothing. It's just number go up. And that's it. That's the entire reason. Number go up. Kind of crazy how people use random KSSNs they found online to play Korean MMOs. Yeah. That's it. That's the life. And then imagine if you were like the real, like, Korean person who had that number. You try to play MapleStory for real, and then it's like, hey, this number's taken. Someone else has used your Korean social security number. But how did they confirm that though? Like, you don't put in like your real name, you just have the number. So like, how did they know? You could just use someone's number. And then what if you got banned? And then they're like, whoa. You go to court and they're like, hey, it looks like in 2005, you hacked in MapleStory. We're not going to allow you to, like, buy this house because it shows you're untrustworthy. Actually, wait, why did they use your why did they use your social security number anyway? Did they, like, link that to anything? Is that anything? Beating up yellow worms in MapleStory is the most amount of fun you can have. It's true. So true. Look at that. Bam. I feel like maybe I should have gone with Spearman. Daily play. Oh yeah, that is a thing. Sometimes people play too much and then they're like, you're not allowed to play. You've already played for like 10 hours already. I swear if I ever go to Korea, they're gonna arrest me at the airport using some guy's SSN. How would they know though? There's nothing to link you to it. It's literally... there's nothing. Do you think they would know? How would they know? There's literally no way. And even if they did know, surely it was long enough ago. It's not relevant anymore. Chronostory doesn't have many aimbots. I feel like it doesn't make sense, really, to like to hack on a server like this. I mean, maybe it does, maybe people care. But I can understand hacking in like the real MapleStory, because you know, there's like it's real. But this one, it's like it's literally made up. This is just like a server that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, what are people hoping to accomplish with that? It's over now. They're gonna look at this chat bot and be like, hey, this Denchi guy, he admitted to using someone else's social security number. And now you're gonna get canceled, Denchi. It's gonna be when VTube Studio dies, people are gonna be like, they're gonna write a Google Doc and be like, crimes committed, used someone else's social security number for Pangya. Doesn't he? The person whose number you use is gonna call you out. They're gonna be like, I wanted to play Pangya, but it said someone used my number. And I contacted them and I had to do a lot of paperwork to get it back. My family was disappointed. It was MapleStory CBT. They didn't call it a beta test. They called it a closed online test. And I feel like they might have specifically been avoiding calling it a beta so that people would not use the acronym CBT. Anyway, yes, there are many people interested in playing MapleStory Classic once it comes out. I don't know when. Surely soon. Anyway, I should probably play my own music because it's just, you know, it's got the sound from the cave. It's too much. We can't just be listening to cave sounds. I'll play our Stream Beats royalty-free music. Oh, but now we got both. Now we have both. We have our Stream Beats and this. Settings. Does this game not have settings? Alright, maybe we have to listen to the cave ambience. Ambience? Is it ambience or ambience? You can hear it both ways. Sometimes people say ambience, sometimes they say ambience. Beyonce. The guy whose SSN Denchi stole got sent to an insane asylum. No, but Gmod, no, it wasn't Gmod, it was Pangya. Gmod does not require your SSN. It's literally a different service. Depends how fancy. Wait, what was the question that I asked? I already forgot. Me when I say a thing and then I forget what the question was. Nope. He checked his IP, but there could be multiple people. What if it was Denchi's brother? Could have been. Oh right, ambience versus ambience. Oh wait, I also forgot to welcome Nano Dan. Did I ever play MapleStory? I did play MapleStory. Ambiance. Beyonce, when people ask who she is, but she can't pronounce her name right. Ambiance. That's what she says. Ambiance sounds like the French way to say it all fancy like. Ambiance. Yeah, +2. Me when I am Beyonce. Ambiance. Is Beyonce still making music? What was the last Beyonce song? What's even the deal? I don't even know. Denchi's brother can't go to Korea. Do you think they check? Would they actually check though? I don't think they would. Would they have like a survey that's like, have you played any Korean MMOs between the years of 2005 and 2009? And then they can see you like sweating, you're like, no, no, I just played the global versions, you know, that's it. And then we go, this guy is kinda sus. I played every single one, not maplestory. You didn't play maplestory. What about Trickster? Trickster Online. Ragnarok Online. Seal Online. Oh, I forgot about Yogurting. Wait. What was Yogurting? It had such a weird name. Wasn't it that like dance game? Or was that something else? I remember they had like music videos, right? What is Yogurting? Please explain. Denchi, please explain. We don't even know. I was obsessed. You need a Korean ID card? Yeah, the SSN. You just have to have the numbers. Terra 2. Terra 2. Cole, are you gonna play maplestory Classic when it comes out? I gotta play it. For old times. And then realize that it actually kinda sucks. Most likely, let's go. Everyone's gonna play it. All the people that played it back in the day were gonna be like, oh man, this is so fun. And then all the new people will be like, I don't get it. It's not fun. This is not fun at all. I have no nostalgia for this. I went to fight Zakum. I feel like I only... Did you get to that level when you were playing like a real maplestory, or was it only in the private server? Because that was the only time that I did it. It was in Tetra MS. Tetrams. Good old Tetrams. I remember when I played the private server, I played as like an archer, and we had the ability where you could like hold down the button and then like spam arrows. That was pretty cool. It was pretty nice. I remember saving money to get carried in Zakum Run to get a helm in real... What? He played it in real maplestory? I feel like Zakum was probably added like after I stopped playing. Is it pronounced Zakum or Zakum? I've heard some people say Zakum. Zakum. Did I ever play Fanta Tennis? I have not. Denchi, you have not explained what yogurting is? Oh no, you did. It was an MMO, not really fun, but really catchy. Oh, maybe that's what I was looking at. Yeah, I thought it was like a rhythm game or something. Chrono's Asian server is connected to Tokyo, but I can still meet native English speakers. That's neat. That's pretty cool. Story is pretty neat. They say maplestory brings people together. I could definitely see how you would think it's a rhythm game from the OP movie. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't think I've seen any actual gameplay from it. Only the music video. That's literally it. I mean, if I was playing an archer, this would be so much easier. You wouldn't have to like walk over to the enemies. Could literally just stand in one place and shoot all of them. It'd be so easy. It's like, really, why am I subjecting myself to this? Honestly, I don't know. Like, none of this really matters, you know? This isn't like the real server. It's like, why? Like, what even is my goal here? Just kill the same enemy. Yes. It's about the fun that we've had along the way. Experiencing good times. Look, first there's another player. First time seeing another player in the server today. That's pretty cool. That's the socialization we're all here for. To watch someone walk through your map and go, CC please. You can't. Yeah, that was the commercial from back in the day. They were slapping each other with like a fish or something. And they're like, why are you doing that? Because we can and it's free. Yep. It's true. It is free. I heard, apparently like in real MapleStory nowadays, everything is very much pay to win. You can pay to get like 2x EXP, 3x EXP even. And then the game is like unplayable unless you pay, something like that. I don't know. Not really played real MapleStory quite some time. But what even is real MapleStory? Is this real MapleStory? No. Is there PvP? Nope. There's literally no reason to do this. PvE rank? Okay, well PvE is mostly about racing to be the highest level player. That's really all it is. There used to be a race to be the first person to get to level 200. And everyone remembers. There's people named Tiger. That was a famous guy. There's a guy named Curry is Hot with 2 T's at the end. I remember one time I was playing and I saw that guy. He was at a very low level area despite being like level something. Despite being a very high level. He was just walking through the map. And then I was like, wait, that's the second highest level player. That was pretty cool. It's like seeing a celebrity. It's like, dude, I saw that guy. I didn't interact with him, but I saw him walk through my map once. Anyway, Twitch is showing some ads, so maybe I will drink some water right now. And then you get to listen to better music. Oh my god. Yeah, mogging all the low-level players. Alright. I've hydrated. Let's go back and kill the same enemy for the next hour. For the next hour or so. Anyway, what else is going on? Anything else fun? Anyone have a good time playing video games recently? Or going outside? Or honestly anything? Literally... Nanodan, what does that mean? What does that mean? Good times with video games? Anyone having fun playing games right now? Oh wait, I didn't post about this. We got a new we got this. That's a thing that I drew recently. A new mod check emote, except she's like turning left and right, as opposed to mine where I'm only turning to the right. Or sorry, to my left. There it is. Thank you, Denchi, for the large emote. It does have many frames. Literally, when I was like drawing this, I was like, I do not remember drawing this many frames. Welcome Nano Laser. Hello, hello. Thank you for the 20 months. Having fun playing games right now? Which game? Which game are you playing? Need to come up with Wolfie catchphrases for my me. What are my catchphrases? I will say things like hello. I will say things like welcome gamers. That's a thing that I say. I will say things such as what if it was this instead of this? What if this word was interpreted differently? I made you say you ever eat food. That is the thing that I say. I'll be like, you guys ever did this? When was the last time you did this thing? That's a common thing. It should be like, guys, when it should be like, guys, comma, when was the last time you looked at the ocean or something? Do you even remember the last time you looked at the ocean? I don't. It's gaming time. It's literally gaming time. Yeah, the classic Wolfie catchphrase, hello. I start many of my streams by saying hello. Literally almost all of them. For real. I think Hamflo asked the same questions too, just with a different energy. What are some Hamflo catchphrases? I mean, hello, that's a Hamflo catchphrase. Hello. Good catchphrase. Whatever the classic is, Wolfen time. That, we don't really say it as much anymore. Welcome, nutritious. What about welcome? What about me welcoming people? That's a thing that I do. What about when I drink water and I go, it's time to drink water? What about when I eat food and I say yummy yummy? That's a thing. What if I said yummy yummy when I eat food? Or what if it was like, hey, I'm walking here, cause you know, cause I'm from New York. That's a thing that people say, supposedly. Hey, I'm walking here. Me when I'm walking here. True, true. Numbers. The 1-1. Yeah, Twitch is gonna run some ads. That's another thing that I say. It appears that Twitch is going to run some advertisements. I will take this opportunity to hydrate. That's a classic. A classic Wolfie quote. Everyone will be like, if I think of Wolfie quotes, that's definitely one of them. He's always saying this stuff, man. You can't get him to stop saying this. Every day you ask him how he's doing, he says Twitch is gonna run some ads. Why is it always doing that? Why is Twitch always doing that, man? Always running advertisements. What about I'm always saying this? True. Me when I'm always saying this. Me when I... Action. That's a thing. I say that sometimes. And I think that's cool. I think more people should be saying things. No! We've fallen. We've fallen, guys. Me when I say, words. Does anyone have a catchphrase? Like, if people ask you what your catchphrase is, would you have one? Would you have, like, a phrase that you're always saying? Or rather, what would your friends say? They'd be like, you would have a certain answer, but then your friends might have a different answer. Oh, he's always talking about this thing, man. He's literally always talking about society or whatever. Catchphrase asking how the volume sounds. True, he does do that. He is often like, oh, by the way, how's the volume, guys? I thought it was pretty loud, but I turned it down, but some people said it wasn't loud enough. That's him. That's when I think of nano damn catchphrases. That's one. He's always saying this stuff. Is that your catchphrase in the game? Wouldn't that be cool if you had that as your catchphrase in Tomodachi Life? It'd be cool. It'd be pretty neat. What if that's how catchphrases work in real life? If you ask someone like, what should my catchphrase be, and then they say something, and then that's just what you say for the rest of your life. I could not fit that in when I tried, but I can try again. You could do what Northern Line does, where like you can fit as much as you can in the text, and then change the pronunciation to say the full thing. So he'll have it be like, he'll have like the start of the phrase, and then have like a ... And then he'll change the pronunciation to be the full thing. Apparently you can fit much more in the pronunciation. Could never catch a phrase. What about the phrase? I don't know what I mean by that. What does he mean by this? What is he saying, man? He's literally just attacking these evil eyes over and over again. You know, in some ways this is kind of like fishing. Just like an activity that you can easily talk over. And I feel like, you know, if streamers would do Zatsudan streams where they just play MapleStory, that's also valid. Didn't you only have to kill 99, yes. And then the next quest was to kill 999 of them. Do you see that right there? Right there. Yes. It gives good EXP, okay. It should be enough for like a level up, possibly. Welcome Foley. Is the next one? No, after that you gotta kill different enemies. You gotta do a 99 quest for a different enemy and then a 999 quest for a different enemy. I mean, you don't have to. You could just be killing enemies without a quest. But really, like, why would you? Because you would be missing out on the quest EXP. How novel. Exactly. This is why this game is so unique. The deep quest mechanics that everyone loves. Killing enemies. Like, if you could do this in real life, wouldn't you do this? Swing your sword around in a dark cave, defeating many strange looking enemies. Would you do this? I don't think I would, honestly. Feels like a miserable experience. You would do— oh, whoa, whoa, do you see this, guys? Yo, we got new equipment that I can use. Is it good, though? No, it's bad. It's actually not good. But imagine if it was good, we'd be like, whoa, he got a cool item drop that he can actually use because he's a warrior. Amazing. What if this was your job in real life? Just be in a cave, Controlling the population of evil eyes. Not as a fighter. Which one would you be? A second one of these items? No way. Is this one good? Nope, it's also bad. A mage, that's classic. You know, I feel like if you could probably be like an ice lightning wizard. I remember when I played as ice lightning, I would be in this exact cave, but with a much more efficient mobbing attack. It was good times. Good times back in the day. To play maplestory Classic bad. They have to announce it soon. Welcome X-Tag. This is some people's job. Who? Who's doing this? Besides streamers. Because those are different. Because streamers are not real, okay? Streamers, you might think streamers are real. But they're literally different. Classic Chinese gold farm. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot those existed. Where did the evil eyes come from? Could you hunt them to extinction? No, I feel like the only reason why they're spawning is because I'm killing them. Like, if I wasn't killing them, the population would not increase. But because I am killing them, more of them are showing up. And I think that really goes to show you the effect that humans have on the wildlife of an area. If you killed the source of evil eyes, there wouldn't be any more XP. There is no source though. They just show up. If they didn't want to be killed, they shouldn't drop gold and EXP. What about the items? The very cool items that people love to get. Like these earrings. You guys see those earrings? Pretty cool. Do you think if you saw earrings that dropped on the ground in this dark cave from these enemies, would you consider washing the earrings before you wore them? Would you just put them on? I don't know. You would wash them? I think that would be good. I think it would be a good idea. Depends on the stats. I would return them. What if there is no return? What if you literally cannot do that? Have you considered that possibility? That what once is lost can never be found again? Is it truly lost and found? I don't think so. Has anyone been lost recently? Whoa, look at all those damage. Reminds me, I read of some city that had a rat problem, paid people to bring in rat tails, people started breeding rats. Yeah, I saw that. That was a thing. When the incentive is not aligned with the end goal. Yo, I've leveled up. I've literally leveled up. You know what? I was leveling up Sword Booster. Maybe I should just level up Sword Mastery. Maybe that's the choice, because then I do more damage. More consistent damage. The game doesn't really explain what mastery is. It just kind of assumes you understand. Oh, wait, you see that my sword swing is a different color now. Is that because my mastery? Am I just imagining it? Is that always the thing? Anyway, mastery increases the lower bound of your damage. So it makes it a bit more consistent. And I think that's neat. I might need to go buy more MP potions at some point. This is like the hit anime solo leveling. Was he also solo leveling? Did they call it solo leveling because he was so low leveled? And that he needed to increase his level? Alright, we gotta sell some bit. You know, let's just, hold on. Which one of these do I want to keep? The cutlass? Maybe. Probably. Bro was so low leveling. And then the Crusader chainmail. Strength plus 6 strength? No way, that's pretty good, right? This one's 52 attack. That's 52. The blue Engrit. This one is 55. 55. That's actually way better. It's way better. 55. Is this one better than what I have? I don't know. Alright, let's go sell everything. 1.4 million? So true. This guy has everything. And he will continue to get more. Wow. The greed. So much greed. Excuse me? These enemies avoided my attack. A bit confused as I haven't seen a single maple. They exist. They have maple weapons in the game. They're level 35 weapons. I don't know if I've seen them in this game. They probably exist somewhere. They're probably out there somewhere. Anyway, that's something. Anyone have good food recently? I was considering getting Popeyes yesterday. They have like a $20 deal for like 9 pieces of chicken, which nowadays is like pretty good. If you look at the prices for like fried chicken at Popeyes nowadays, it's absurd. Like a 10 piece is like $30 or $40. It's like way too much. You look at the prices back in the day and it's like so much more reasonable. They don't have Popeyes here? Is it like KFC? It's like KFC if it was like better. It's better KFC. I made some bison bolognese. I didn't know people ate bison. What does it taste like? Is it just like beef? Better than KFC? It's so much better. I feel like Popeyes chicken is like much crispier than KFC. Sometimes you'll get KFC chicken and it's like a little bit soggy. It's like a different thing. I can get a full fried chicken from the grocery store. Yeah, but that's different though. A full fried chicken. They don't have 20 pieces. They don't have, a real chicken doesn't have 10 pieces. That's different. KFC in the States is so bad. It is not that good, yeah. Actually, I've not had KFC in like a long time. It has been a long time. Also, you know one thing that bothers me? Is when you buy chicken wings, and then they separate the wing into 2 parts and count them as 2 different parts. Like, as if each one of those is a wing. That doesn't make sense. They're both part of the same wing. You can't be like the drum and the flat are like 2 wings. 8 pieces, 2x. Those. Exactly. That's like 2 off though. That's like different. Remember when KFC had $2 Tuesdays? I do not remember that. I do remember when they had like a $5 box, you know? Maybe like 3 pieces of chicken, a side, and a biscuit. That's pretty good. Our Popeyes is also so busy. It's been there for 2 to 3 years. It's still bumper to bumper. Dang. I feel like most Popeyes I've been to have not been very crowded. I don't know what it is exactly. I mean, there are cases where, like, some restaurants are just overhyped in some places. It's like I remember when, like, Dunkin' Donuts first existed on the West Coast. And then people were lining up for hours for that. And then everyone who's, like, from the East Coast is like, it's not that good. It's not worth waiting in line. It's just like, you know, you just stop by there, get some donuts, some coffee. People were lining up for that stuff. Remember when chicken sandwich wars were in full swing? People swore that Popeyes was the best. Oh, true, I do remember that. I think Popeye's chicken sandwich was one of the better ones. True. Chicken sandwiches are pretty good. But then, like, you look at the price of the chicken sandwich and you compare it to the price of, like, if you were to just buy, like, the chicken itself, like, just the regular fried chicken, not in the sandwich. And, like, the value doesn't add up. Like, how can the sandwich be, like, $8 or something when you could buy, like the chicken? Are they charging for, like, the bread? I don't know. Just the bread, the sauce, the pickles. I mean, I guess the chicken they use is, like, a bit larger. I don't know. Sandwich doesn't even have bones? What if it did, though? What if they sold a non-boneless chicken sandwich? Would there be demand? Would people be like, no, what the? Now I have to remove the bone on my own. What if people choke? Wouldn't that be the concern, that it's a choking hazard? They could get sued. They would never recover financially. Skill issue. Everyone racing to choke on the sandwich. Exactly. Well, do you see that? That drop is worth 500k. I think Jollibee has the best chicken. I only had them in LA and Vegas. Oh, true. I've never been to Jollibee. They do exist in New York, though. I've just never, like, been there. I think they mostly exist in, like, the touristy parts. In Midtown. I don't know. Maybe I should get it someday. Maybe it's worth getting. People do say it's very good. Jollibee gravy. Me when they ask if the Jolly is gravy. Jollibee gravy. Welcome, Brain Zap. Just woke up from a 20-year coma. Good to see I still play my level 30 warrior. I've never had a level 30 warrior until yesterday. I was looking at my old screenshots, and when I did have a warrior, it only got to, like, level 22. For some reason I stopped playing it. Spicy chicken best? Maybe. Perhaps. Do people prefer the spicy chicken over the regular chicken? I feel like usually when I order food, I will usually go for the non-spicy version. Like, even though I'm okay with spice, I feel like usually I don't know why, I just get the regular one. Spicy always better? What the? Always? Has there ever been a case where that was not true? Where people were like, actually the non-spicy chicken is way better. I guess a few other flavors like lemon pepper are good. True. Have I had the Taco Bell chicken nuggets? I've actually never had Taco Bell. Never had anything ever from Taco Bell. Alright guys, we're done killing Evil Eyes. It's been an hour and a half. Let's go back to town, turn in the quest. And then surely this is like good EXP, right? Look at that, that was so much EXP. Literally so much. Sword Mastery. I want to try Taco Bell so bad is number 2 on my I want to try this list. What is your number 1? What is the number 1 Denchi's try food list? Deep dish pizza? Not even like regular New York style pizza from New York. Specifically deep dish. What the... Alright, we gotta go buy some more potions. Let's buy 300 of these. We got this cutlass, 52, a spear, magic defense earring. Let's go. This one good. It's not even good. Literally not even good, man. The classic deep dish New York pizza. The cheese is under the sauce. Doesn't even make sense. Why would they do that, man? Why would the sauce be under the pizza? Alright, let's do our next quest that involves killing 99 of a different enemy. And then do the quest that requires killing 999 of the same enemy. Alright, I don't remember where it is. Was it this way? Yes, it was this way. It was this way. That's what I want to know, but it looks so good. Deep dish pizza. What if you tried it and then it wasn't good? What would you do? How would you recover from this? If at all. Would you ever recover? If you are a sauce enjoyer, deep dish is very good. New York is too thin. New York, not even New York pizza, but New York in general. That's crazy. It is the same enemy, but he's green. He's green for an amazing reason. The only thing I want to try more than lobster? You never had lobster? What the? You should try lobster. I guess lobster is usually like expensive. I mean, surely there's you can't get it there. Surely you can get lobster in Germany. What do you mean you can't get lobster in Germany? That doesn't make sense. New hat. Level 40 hat? I don't think you've never... Wait, how many people have never had lobster? Or real crab? I'm pretty sure they have lobster in the UK and France, at least. It's impossible to get lobster in Germany? No. Surely. Is Germany like too far away from the ocean? I don't know. I find that hard to believe. Although I do have a friend who also has not had lobster, and I was also like, that is also surprising to me. What do the Germans know about lobster that the rest of the world doesn't? The disease. What if we find out lobsters have some kind of disease? And that we should not have been eating lobster. And then we're like, oh no! It turns out for hundreds of years we've been eating lobster, but actually there's like a toxin that kills you. You get the Hanta virus. Hanta, isn't that the Pokemon? The ghost guy with the hands. Crazy. You're telling me that guy's a virus now? Doesn't it get a toxin or something if you don't kill it, right? Lobsters? No. That's not real. Can't be lobsters. When was the last time you all had lobster? Classic Wolfie question. When was the last time you all did thing? Isn't that why you usually wait till the last second before cooking to kill them? Is it? Is that why? Is if you kill a lobster and you don't eat it shortly after, is that a thing that can kill you? Welcome Pygmalion Buddhist. I got into Classic. No, this is Chronostory. Also, Classic is not running right now. Had lobster roll a couple months back, does that count? Yes. As far as I'm aware, lobster roll contains lobster. And that is the criteria for lobster. Probably a few years ago, nothing to write home about. Lobster. It is pricey. Like, why is lobster so much more expensive than other seafood? Like, is there something about lobster? Is it just like, are they rarer? Is it just like people are willing to pay more and that's why? I mean, that's definitely why, but like, but why are people willing to pay more for lobster? I watched so many Red Lobster ads. The meat always looks so good. I've never been to Red Lobster the restaurant, but I have had Red Lobster the food. The food that is lobsters that are red. Fishing cost. I have not had much lobster. Enjoy shrimp as about as much, way less expensive. Shrimp is pretty good, yeah. Appreciate shrimp. You know what the thing is also? Crabs. Crabs are so... there's like so little meat in a crab. And it's very annoying to eat. Does anyone understand this? You're like, oh boy, can't wait to eat crab, and then it's like... the claws have like barely any meat. The legs are barely anything. What's the deal with crab? I just don't get it. Like, if someone else did it for me, sure. But like, if you're given like the crab shell, and you have to be the one to like extract it, I don't know. Welcome to Polywitch. I got to try crawfish recently. You basically eat as much as you want if it's in a boil. I think I saw like a crawfish video recently of someone preparing it. And it's like you have to like they give you the crawfish just like, how do I say this? Like they don't de-shell it, and then you just have to like cut the head off and then like suck the inside. Is that how you eat crawfish? Because that's what I saw. Anyway, that's the way to do it. Mine was $58 on New Year's. Came with 2 ounces of pasta and a salad. Yeah, lobster sure is expensive. Alright, what scroll do I want? Do I want to do 2-handed swords or 1-handed swords? I guess 2-handed swords. Let's just do 2-handed. Alright, now we gotta kill 999 of them. Two-hand is higher molt. True, everyone loves the molt. Gotta get the molt. Oh wait, I'm level 35. I can use new equipment now. Finally. Let's see. We got the cutlass. We got the helmet. Yo, you can actually see my character's face now. The chainmail. The cutlass. Oh, but this is a one-handed sword. What's the warrior two-handed sword? Do I have that? What's in my inventory? I guess we don't need this stuff anymore. There's almost always a cheaper dish on the menu. I feel like I would... So I would never go for the steak or lobster. Steak is pretty expensive. Oh wait, I have a better cutlass. Wait. What's my current one? 52. 52 versus 53. That's like one better. That's literally one damage better. Gotta get that one. And then what? Still love Walthy's art model style. Thank you, thank you. I guess I could use a shield, right? Do they sell level 35 shields in the store? No, right? I would have to go to Elnath for that. Is that true? Do I have to go? It's been so long since I played this game. I got rejected from a job I applied to 9 months ago. If they had accepted you, would you have... I mean, would you have joined? 9 months later. Started a different job 6 months ago. That's valid. Probably not. Hold on, should I go? Is there a place in chronostory to like buy secondhand equipment from people? People just... Oh wait, no, you can't do that, right? This server specifically doesn't have trading. You have to get your equipment on your own. It's valid. So valid. It's just like in real life. Literally real life. Oh wait, no, there's a gacha. Guys, there's a gacha system. You can get your gacha. There's like a gacha machine you can get random warrior equipment from. Literally right here. What if I get the exact equipment that I need? Green Hofflon? I don't even know what that is. Axe polearm. Brown Jangoon armor. Level 40. Well, this would be good if I was a spearman. Level 100 shield. Orialchion platine. Adamantium knuckle. I don't have gachapon tickets? Okay. That's a level 40 glove, which I guess I can use when I'm level 40. Level 70 armor, which I'm very far away from. Well, more tickets? No, these are not paid tickets. These are... You get the gacha tickets from drops. I think in the real game they're paid, though. But not here. Let's see, we got the level 40 helm, level 100. Storage is too full, I gotta get rid of some stuff. Alright, we don't need this stuff. We don't need the bandana or this thing. Or that thing. Or this thing. Honestly, most of this stuff, you can just sell it. Selling my pan lid. Gotta check a real maplestory. What even? You can buy the triangle shield from Perion? Wait, oh, I just want to put the shield in storage. Right. And then just sell everything else. Alright. I guess I might as well buy like some shield, right? It doesn't have to be level 35 one. It's better than having no shield. Assuming I'm using this. Welcome applesauce rank. Hello from a fellow beginner. No, I'm not a beginner. I'm a fighter. I'm literally a fighter. Alright, let's get 10 of these. Let's get 5 of these. Then what? Buy a shield somewhere. Didn't seem worried. No. I mean, a warrior really is kind of just like a beginner in some ways, if you think about it. Alright, let's see. They only got the level 25 gear. No. You know, my character doesn't even have gloves. You can usually, like, buy gloves somewhere. But where? Cousin, yeah, beginners. Basically, it's basically the same thing. Only steel shield. Do I have to go to El Nath? Because that's what I remember. I remember like back in the day when it was only Victoria Island, you had to like find the items from drops. And then after Osiria came out, you could go there, you could buy your level 35 equipment. Let me read up. Let me search for it. maplestory Classic. Where to buy level 35 equips. Sorry, the word classic is now conflated. I just mean maplestory in general. maplestory. Ah, whatever. It's maybe I'll just keep this one. I could buy like a cheap shield. Let's see. Oh, that's like a level 15 shield. That's not even like good. Ludibrium. I have to go all the way to Ludibrium. Man. Wait, does this bring me there? Oh, she doesn't even do anything. Orbis. Okay, yeah, probably Orbis. Let's go to Alinea. Didn't people used to use bathrobe? Yes. They sure did. Yo, remember this music? I love this music. I'm gonna go buy a return scroll. Alright. Let's buy 10 of these. Favorite music is Kerning City. I like this one. This one, my favorite is probably Lith Harbor. Lith Harbor was nice. Alright, let's go. Okay, you gotta take the ship. You guys remember when you needed to like wait half an hour? The ship would only run every 30 minutes real time, so you have to like wait here. That was cool. I can teleport you to Orbis for 100k mesos. I mean, I do have money. You like to board the ship to Orbis? Do I want to wait 6 minutes? Wait, when does the ship go? Does it is it every half hour? It's like in 9 minutes from now. Do I want to wait 9 minutes? Or do I want to spend 100k? You know what? I'll spend 100k. Do I want to spend 100? Yeah, okay. Yes. Orbis. Alright, we gotta find the armor seller. Why does the background look like that? That looks messed up. Alright, where's the shop? I feel like when I played maplestory, I didn't spend too much time in this area. I don't really know like where things are. Also, welcome Caribou. Oh, there's a dog. There's literally a dog right there. Is it okay? This surely is the item shop. Okay, look at that. We got the level 20 shield, level 30 helmet. We got the good old this stuff. Wait, that's not level 35 though. This is just level 30. Where's the level 35 stuff? Man. I think it's El Nath. How do you get to El Nath from here? Also, is there a return scroll to Orbis? Where's the item shop? Gotta go to Ludibrium. There isn't much in Orbis. It's all in Nath and Ludibrium. Man. Is there an item shop? Let's see. So this is the weapon shop. And if there was an item shop, it would be probably this one. You know, it's probably that one right there. Just gotta make sure that I buy the return scrolls. If they even exist. They might not even exist. Oh, there are no return. Wait, there's no return scrolls to Orbis? No. What the? Go all the way down the tower, go to the convoluted way of Ludi, KFT, Aqua, El Nath. I think there's a warp in here. I saw someone play this the other day, and they at the what's that place called? The airport? They had a person you could pay like 1 million mesos to. Do I want to pay? I guess we'll see how much it costs. If it's 100k, I'll pay that. If it's like 1 million, I don't think so. How do you get back up there? Probably one of these. Alright. Do you want to teleport to another station? Ludibrium. Oh, it's only 100k. That's fine. Alright. I have not spent much time in Ludibrium. I was never really a big fan of it. Okay, surely this is the armor shop? Alright, here we go. Level 35 gear. One-handed axe, one-handed sword. The Lionheart, I remember this one. That was a classic one. 35. And then level 40 weapons. The question is, do I want to be a two-handed sword or one-handed sword? I guess the benefit of one-handed sword is the defense. You spend less money on potions, but I do have many potions, so maybe that's not a big deal. Let's go two-handed. So higher mult, one hand has a shield and faster attack speed. I think two-hand also has better range, right? Just by like slightly. I might as well buy the level 41 while I'm here. Wait, that costs so much though. 40, maybe 55, 60, that's not that big of an increase actually. 5 weapon attack. No, whatever, that's fine. Alright, let's buy some armor. Let's see. This one, is this better than what I have? Plus 4 strength and 5 HP. Now I have plus 5 strength. Plus 6 strength. And then do they sell gloves? Is that a thing that they have? Why not farm? Because I'm lazy. Because I don't know where to farm. I mean, I guess I could look it up. But what if I didn't? Triangular shield. There it is. Alright, well I do have my level 40 gear though. Let's see, adamantium knuckle. And then I had another thing in storage. I had the brown Jangoon armor. Although, aren't the overalls better though? You can scroll the overalls with better stats, so maybe I just stick with this one. Maybe I will. Maybe I will just stick with this one. Alright. I guess that's it for this. Was there more? Was there more stuff I wanted to buy? I don't think so. Alright. I guess we go back then. But first, check out this shop. Do I want any of this? I don't think so. I mean, warrior pill. Attack plus 5? Isn't this usually pretty good? Although, I guess as we do get rage eventually. So maybe I don't need it. I might need... Okay, let's get sniper pill in case we need accuracy for anything. Anyway, yes. Dibrium was always my goat in terms of area design. I feel like they could have locked in harder. Is it actually goated though? Is it for real, goated with the sauce? Alright, we're going back to Sleepywood, okay? Enough of this Ludibrium stuff. Wait, this Lionheart isn't even that much better than the Cutlass. It's like 2 attack better. Although I guess maybe it has... No, wait, hold on. It has better, mult, right? Maybe it's fine. Should I buy a shield? I don't know. What if I eventually want to use a shield? Can I buy this? You know, it might as well. Sure. It's like 200k. You know what? No, it's fine. I'm just gonna go back to Sleepywood. The atmosphere going from whimsy maxing Toyland to ethereal spooky time distortion with ghosts. Thanatos. It's good, cool, and then the last boss is some dork in a clock. But what if he's really cool? Oh, you can't use the return scrolls here. Oh my god, I have to go back. You have to pay 200k extra just to go back to Sleepywood. Messed up, man. Oh, it's only 1,000. Okay, never mind. It's 1,000 to go to the lane. Alright, now we go back to Sleepywood. Anyway. What else? We've been talking about the game for the past several minutes. What about something that isn't the game? You guys remember losing the game? Wasn't that cool? Back in the day. I remember. The Star Fox announcement? I did not see that. Is it a new game for the Switch too? Twitch is gonna show some ads. I'm gonna drink some water. Alright, I hydrated. Let me read Visual's message. They're remaking 64 again, now you can be a furry VTuber. I've actually never played Star Fox. I had my 23rd interview since I got fired today. You got fired? What? No. They're missing out. They don't even know the high quality work made away there. I'm just so tired, I don't know how many applications, interviews I can do for a girlfriend. I hope you can find something soon. Oh wait, you didn't get fired today. Okay, you had the interviews today. I thought you meant you got fired today and you had like 23 interviews literally today. No, that is something else entirely. Intentional malice? What the... What was he doing? I just don't know. Malicious. Me when I forget how to say that food tastes good? That's malicious. He was too evil. No. Anyone else doing job interviews? What's the job market like nowadays? Probably not good. Has it ever been good? Welcome Cat and the Girl. Bad? Probably bad. It was rough when I was interviewing. Yeah, it was rough when I was interviewing. You guys remember that? Remember my job interview arc? Classic. Odds of getting an interview at all are pretty low. Yeah, think of all the AI applicants nowadays. People are probably just sending billions of AI generated things. Recruiters are definitely using AI in their recruiting emails. Honestly, feel like people aren't hiring, they get some sort of government kickback if they're accepting applications. Maybe. possibly true. I felt like once I actually got an interview, it was normalish. I guess it depends on the place and the industry. Because nowadays, you know, the software engineering industry, it's all about AI. If you conduct an interview, you can't expect the interviewer or the interviewee to not be using AI when they're like coding stuff. And like, here's a test to assess your understanding of programming. And then it's like you see them looking over to the side, like maybe a different tab, and you're like, are they like asking AI for the answer, or are they just like looking to the side for some reason? You get the impression some AI pullback, that's different from pushback. What is AI pullback? Are people looking for people that have AI usage? Is that pullback? What is the deal? Companies are like, this isn't actually a magic bullet. Oh, that's what you mean. Pullback is from the other side. Microsoft reverting AI. Oh yeah, yeah. I think like was the new CEO or something. What was her role? The new some kind of Microsoft leader. The Xbox CEO. They were like, we're gonna reduce all the co-pilot AI features and stuff like that. I hope so. Windows definitely has a much worse reputation nowadays than it did. It's gotten so bad. It's insane. Is this the Maplestory game? It sure is. You're watching peak gameplay. Killing the same enemy for hours. Welcome, Alchakar. It's like a job. It's literally a job. They call it a job advancement system. First job, second job. This guy has 2 jobs. We're on the 2nd job right now. Anyone have 2 jobs in this economy? Wait, what the candy? Wait, I remember. Wait, I forgot about that item. I remember I got that on my mage back during beta. And I would just equip it. I don't think it was a good equipment. But it was nice. Welcome, Luna. Maplestory used to be my 2nd job. So true. What was the candy? One-handed blunt weapon. Oh shoot. If I had a 2nd job, what would it be? I don't know. I mean, the logical thing would be a thing that I'm like decent at. So like probably art. But, like, I don't really want to do art as a job because I feel like it kind of ruins it. But realistically, if I did have a 2nd job, it would probably be that. I feel like janitor could be pretty chill depending on location. I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for that stuff. Janitors will see some very messed up stuff. You're like cleaning the toilets and it's like some guy didn't like clean, you know, some guy didn't flush or like it got like stuck or something. I don't want to deal with that stuff. I wield one-handed blunt weapons too, if you know what I'm saying, bruh. What does he mean by this? With his cigarette emoji. What are the implications? You do just listen to music by yourself as a janitor? I don't know. I could see it being interesting at least. I mean, I know, yes, I know what he meant. I'm just I'm doing the thing where I pretend like I don't know what he means, when I obviously do know. What does he mean by this? What is a doobie? Isn't that the VTuber? Doobie? Isn't that the train operator VTuber? Doobie's like a roach. Doobie is also the name of a database library in Scala. You guys remember that one? Is that too specific of a reference? I know. Mataro is the roach. Yes. So true. I do like the aesthetic of the level 35 warrior gear. I've also heard that in classic Maple, the equipment is no longer gender locked. It used to be like when you would make a character, you would have to choose male or female, and then you could not use half the equipment you find because it's for the other gender. But now, I think you can wear clothes from any gender. And I think that's cool. Just like in real life. There's Mama Roach and Papa Roach, the musical artist. There's a lot of meta female gear. Meta female. Why haven't you meta female yet? Alright, guys. Meta female this, meta female that. Why haven't you met female? Until Classic comes out, we may not be able to cross-dress no more. You can still do it. Drip is the end game. True. Well, I mean, you would just be using the paid cosmetics, you know? That's what everyone does. People don't care about the base game equipment. Society. Pay to win. I mean, it's pay to look nice. Well, I guess you do get like a pet. The pet does pick up items for you. That is a thing. Magic anvils are the most demented, draconic way to have a cosmetic system. I don't even know what that is. A magic anvil? Also, the messed up part, the cosmetics, the paid cosmetics are rented. You don't even buy them to own. you get to use them for 90 days or something. That's actually like the worst part. You don't even own your clothing. I mean, I guess if you think about it from like a live service game perspective, like it makes sense. You gotta like somehow get people to continue paying. But like, I don't know. It just feels bad. There's cash shop item cosmetics, which are real money for 3 months of the item. Yeah. 90 days. Imagine you go to the clothing store and they're like, you get to buy this, you get to wear it for 90 days. Messed up. It's like that thing CEO wanted, renting a PC instead of owning one. Anyone rent a PC. Isn't that what internet cafes are, kind of, if you think about it? The clothes library. True. Literally so true. Anyway, I believe the application is permanent, but whenever you get a new piece of gear, you gotta get a new anvil. Anvil costs real money. It's available during limited times. What the? Oh wait, there are magic anvils that let you use normal in-game items as cosmetics by applying their appearance to another item. What the heck? Does it have to be an equipment that you're able to equip normally? Like, could you be a mage wearing, like, warrior equipment, cosmetically? Is that the appeal of it? You're like, I want to wear this warrior helmet. I want to wear this assassin hood. But I'm not actually an assassin. I have no idea, but normal in-game items are way cooler and crucial if you want to look like a normal character. But then people will think you got no money. They'll be like, ah, look at this guy, he doesn't have the NX cash items. Cat shop, a bamboo hat. Did you see they changed the bamboo hats? The regular bamboo hat doesn't give you luck anymore. The blue one doesn't give you strength, it gives you int for some reason. The green one still gives you dexterity. But it's not 3, it's 2 dexterity. Only 2 of each stat. Messed up. What are they thinking? What were they thinking? Angry video game nerd if he played MapleStory. What were they thinking? They're reworking stats. Yeah, Dexless is not a thing. They made it so that rage isn't good anymore. A lot of stuff. A lot of things are changing. It's not exactly classic anymore. They changed the accuracy formula so that people can't hit anything. Why would they do that? Anyway, I will say though that fashion does play a big deal in this, because earlier when I was using my level 30 gear, I wasn't really feeling it. But now that I'm wearing this level 35 gear, I'm like, this looks nice. Doesn't this look so much nicer? The aesthetics are there. You got the drip. You could have such an easy economy sink by making animals cause lots of mesos. True. The full helmet you were wearing earlier looks cooler than any cash shop hat. Yeah, but then you can't see your character's face. You can't see them react to enemies when they get hit. I think this one looks cool. I feel like my favorite drip in the game was probably, besides the assassin one, the archer level 50 gear. I always thought it looked so cool. They got like a beret, they had like a... I don't even know what that thing's called. That thing. It was pretty cool. Actually, archer equipment in general is pretty cool. I like the level 40 gear. The level 15 gear is so iconic. A lot of stuff. MapleStory 2 had surprisingly generous cosmetic system. I never actually played MapleStory 2. The only thing I know about it was the user-generated content. Like, I don't think I've ever seen the actual, like, gameplay. I would just see screenshots of people's homes and be like, look at what they did in this guy's house. Oh my god, they got a picture of like a meme. That may as well be the whole game. Cracked open MS Paint. We made Bondrude. You played MapleStory 2. I never hear anyone talk about MapleStory 2. Might as well have not existed. Yo, look at those massive hits on the enemies. We're hitting so much damage right now. Big damage. Anyway. I don't know. Welcome Yurga, he's already up to Sleepywood. Exactly. We're hitting thousands of damage. Sweaty players ruined it by strong-arming the fledgling developers into making the game only friendly to sweating. What is the gameplay of MapleStory 2? Is it basically just this, but in 3D? MapleStory. I don't know. It didn't look appealing to me. Of the screenshot that I've seen, I'm like, I don't think I'd play this. I feel like it's a common thing. Like, if there's like a popular game, they try to make a sequel. Didn't Ragnarok do something similar? Wasn't there like a Ragnarok, like, full 3D game? Our link's illegal. You can post it, it'll get deleted, but I will see it. Feel free to post it. Oh no, okay, you're subscribed, so you're not, okay. It's not illegal if you are subscribed. Got my bond rude. Okay, as soon as I get to a safe place, I will click on that link. It is pay to win. Look, if someone wants to like spam a link for their like buy free viewers or whatever, sorry, buy good viewers, it's not free viewers if you're buying them. They would have to pay me first. Alright, what is this link? Imgur.com. Master of Adventure Bondrude. Now, given that I don't know the original source material, I don't know what this is supposed to be, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. But that's cool. It is cool to generate your own content. Yeah, buy mediocre viewers. Only the best viewers. None of this subpar viewers. I played Thief in Maple 2, which had crazy fun DPS rotation. You had play to win to get competitive damage. Still lose to a mage hitting a single button macro. Doesn't modern MapleStory also have macros now? Or did I make that up? I feel like there might be, right? You could press a button that does multiple actions. Did I make that up? Am I thinking of a different game? They were pre-Big Bang. Oh. Well. And that was probably after I stopped playing. I thought you were a thief for some reason. I did have a thief, and then I switched over to warrior. Because while thief is cool, I feel like a lot of the appeal is just attacking multiple things at the same time. Seeing many numbers pop up, that's where the good stuff is. Yes, warrior is the most boring class. It's got really nothing much going for it. But look, hitting many enemies. I mean, you could do this in a better way with other classes. If this was a crossbowman, this would be so good. You would literally clear the entire line with iron arrow. But with a warrior, you gotta like be in there, you know? Didn't realize only assassin gets flash step. Bandits have to walk. Wait, what? What the heck? If only fire poison mages got teleport. Imagine if. It's messed up. What were they thinking? What was Nexon doing? Unbelievable. Literally unplayable. Cannot even imagine. Knuckle vest pants. Good old MapleStory. I think I also saw that, so people who are not familiar with MapleStory, to do facial expressions, you press like the F1, F2, F3, F4 keys. I think they've made it so that F4 is no longer by default bound to a facial expression. Because people would often, like, because the jump button is Alt. And you might see someone try to like jump and then press F4 at the same time and it would close the game. I imagine that's why they got rid of it. It is a bit weird. Like nowadays you don't see too many games using Alt for like the jump key. Usually if it's like a 2D game, it'd be like Z or something. I don't know why they use Alt and Control. But it's there. It is a thing that people do. I feel this game could also probably work on controller. You could totally be jumping, attacking with buttons. Yeah, jump and cry. I never shot for it though. Because I knew that F4 and Alt would close the game. Anyone ever fall for that? Like, guys, press Alt F4 to give you free mesos. You can map it to a controller with joystick key. Yeah, it always feels janky though. There's something about it. I imagine that MapleStory probably has built-in controller support. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Does it? Does anyone know? Anyone play modern MapleStory? I don't think I've ever actually. You've never Alt F4. No way. Literally never. Drop your item, jump and cry to duplicate. True. I've confirmed it. It's real. It's definitely a real thing. I play a game where force quitting is a genuine way to bug fix. That and backspacing. Welcome, Pet Cactus. Chronostory, are you a Chronostory player? Are you playing Chronostory? Alt F4 is always risky memory leaks. What? But what if you really want to quit the game? For real. I myself am not, but I watch Togain to get my fix. I have been watching some of his videos. For people not familiar, Togain makes like multi-hour long videos about MapleStory history and stuff like that. And he also plays Chronostory. I've been watching some of those. He'll be like, back in the classic days, this is what you would do. Here's the job progression system of Warrior. He would go over like the history of like the buffs that they received. I would watch it and be like, I remember, I was there. He's talking about 2005, I was there. Yeah, it's like documentary style. It's good. It's kind of like Alt-Tab, eventually it'll cause problem. Alt-Tab? Why would Alt-Tab cause problem? Nothing bad has ever happened with Alt-Tab. Surely. chronostory. Doesn't it kill the process? Alt F4? I mean, apparently there's like memory leaks or something. I don't know. I don't develop Windows software. Imagine developing Windows software. No, I fall, guys. He's fallen off. He's literally. I didn't know there were monkeys down here. What the heck? Monkeys down there. Lupins, they're called lupins, guys. It's gonna be one person who's like, he called them monkeys, he doesn't know they're lupins. I know they're lupins. I was just pretending to not know. Lupins. Lupons? Is it Lupons or Lupins? Because the anime guy is called Lupin, right? Is Lupin the Third, despite the fact that it's spelled Lupin? Lupin the Third. Horned Mushroom Gate. Which one? Look, we're like almost like 2/3 of the way there for this quest. Anyway, usually I feel like if you're gonna do these 999 kill quests, usually you would party up with someone. And you get it done in like half the time. But I have not been doing that. I've just been soloing because I think it's a good way to just chat. It's a just chatting stream. Good times chatting. You're gonna remember this day many years from now. You'd be like, oh, remember that time Wolfie spent like 3 hours killing the same enemy? But like the other enemy was like green instead of yellow. Welcome to my current PQ, probably. I feel like on this server there's not enough people to do it though. And usually it's more efficient to just grind out these 999 quests. I don't know. It's something. Yes, I'm revving up for Classic. I don't know when it's coming out. But surely, at some point, it'll exist. And then we'll all be playing it. Whoa, we're playing this game, Choco's playing this game, Michael's playing this game. Can you still smuggle items out of KPQ? I forgot about that. What was that about? I vaguely remember that being a thing. What did that mean, exactly? Was it like the drops that you needed? So you could avoid doing to killing the enemies again? So I collect 5 tickets of this thing. Oh, it was, I see. Interesting. I don't know, maybe. Abusing lag internet to bypass items getting removed. I see. Yeah, KPQ is now instance though. You don't need to like spawn camp people leaving the party quest. You can just join. Every party has their own instance now. Which is something I feel like they should have had. It was a bit weird that everyone in the channel had to wait for someone to like finish the quest before they could enter. Normally done by spamming, disconnecting, reconnecting LAN cable. It's been so long. I've forgotten so much stuff. This game has so much history. Someone will just mention something and it'll be like, oh shoot, yeah, I remember that. I remember smuggling items. Tracking people? Yeah, tracking people. You'd be like, who just entered? You do like /find. You'd be like, okay, they're on the last stage. Get ready. It was interesting. But also very weird, if you think about it. I also think the buddy chat system in MapleStory is really weird. Like, for the people who don't know, in MapleStory, when you chat to your friends, instead of DMs, you could do a thing where you just message all your friends at the same time. So you would be seeing like half of a conversation by like one person who's involved. If you didn't have the other person on your friend list, you'd have no idea what the other person was saying. And like apparently that's still in the game, right? That is still a thing that exists. They never like changed that. I don't think I've ever seen like another game have a system like that. It was just very weird. Guild chat, ally chat. Well, I mean with guild chat though, aren't they like in the same guild? Like wouldn't they see it? You'd feel ostracized? Yeah, you'd be like, what are they talking about? Or like someone would say something and like you think that they're talking to you or like someone else, and then you respond and you're like, oh sorry, I was talking to my friend. Gunbound did it? Gunbound had friend chat? I could see it. Good old Gunbound. They should bring back Gunbound. I don't know whatever happened to Gunbound. He's just dead forever. Bring back all the classics from back in the day. Ragnarok, Gunbound. Others. Gunbound was fun. I was in an MIRC channel for it. Played every Thursday night for hours. Those were the days. Gunbound had too many aimbotters? Oh, that is also true. Yeah, you could quite easily like predict exactly what angle to shoot at to hit the enemy. People would like memorize like the shot angles. They'd be like, if the wind is this, and you have like a ruler on your screen, be like, if the person on your screen is this many pixels away, set your angle to 50, shoot at full power, and it will definitely hit them for max damage. Just things like that. Was it like Worms? Yeah. It's basically Worms. Did Gunbound had like a cash shop on it? Was it like real money? I forget. It's been a while since I played it. I don't know. It was fun though. Did I have a little helmet? Yeah. Good times. When I used to play Gunbound, I would play random. And there were like 2 characters that you could get, or I guess 2 vehicles. There was the Pegasus and there was like the dragon. You could not pick them, but if you chose random, you could sometimes get them. And it was always really cool. You'd be like, whoa, what the frick guys, we got the dragon. And then it would feel so bad if you somehow lost with the dragon or knights, because those units were kind of OP. But it would happen. It would happen. Sometimes you would lose. And sometimes you would see the enemy team have like a dragon and you would be a knight and it'd be like, whoa, what are the chances? What even are the chances of this randomly happening? Gunboundggh.com/en. But does anyone play it? Is that still a thing? Wait, no, wait, I think I did see. I think I saw recently, in the past like few months, I saw people on Twitch streaming Gunbound. They were sponsored to play it. I think I did talk about it. I forgot about that. But I have not heard anyone talk about it ever since. Which leads me to, leads me to believe that it's probably not popular anymore. It's probably not a thing. Probably died off. But yeah, I remember when I was seeing someone stream it, I was like, what the, Gunbound? What the? It's back? No way. And then nothing else came from it. It was fun though. We all had good times back in the day. And now we don't have good times anymore. Now the good times are gone. We will never have fun ever again. We play the game, and we're like, ah yes. Surely playing the remade version of this game will bring me back to my childhood. But no. It won't. It will not, because times have changed. We have changed. You can never go back. It will never be the same game. It's messed up. Because I remember when I used to play MapleStory back in the beta days, I remember very specifically that my internet connection was really bad. I would need to run like guild meetings every week. We would just meet up and hang out and stuff like that. But then like I feel like half the time my DSL internet would just go out. And I have to be like, sorry guys, I disconnected. I had to have someone else take the screenshots for me. It's messed up. Good old Verizon DSL back in the day. At the end of the day, if you have friends, life is good. If you don't, life is bad. If you have your friend's life, me when I ask my friend, can I have your life? They would say no. If you have friends, you can make Maple part of that already. Good life. True. Looking forward to playing MapleStory with the various streamers that I know who said they'd be playing it. Tokojax. Razul's gonna play it. Everyone, literally everyone's playing it. It's gonna be the new meta. It's like how Among Us was the meta back in the COVID days. Now in the Hantavirus days, it's gonna be MapleStory. I'm telling you. The new pandemic, we need a new game. MapleStory. What if it was? Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, not the pandemic, but like... I've also never played Among Us. I literally, despite me having said sus probably several thousands times, I still have never played Among Us. I like the grim reassurance from virologists that hantavirus kills too efficiently. That's good. It's good that it kills... it has like a 37% mortality rate or something, so that it doesn't spread as well. Isn't that nice? We don't have to suffer. It'd be messed up though. Imagine being on that ship. That'd be scary. I do like how much HP warriors have though. Look at this, we got like 2400 HP. That's amazing. Imagine playing as a mage, you would have like 300 HP at this point. It's like nothing. What HP washing is on? I was too low level for that to matter. People were not HP washing at level 30. which was the bulk of my experience. You only need 1 HP? No. The enemies will hit for more than 1 damage. Now I know it's like just don't get hit. But it's basically impossible. It's impossible to not get hit in maplestory. Existed as a miserable way for spuddy players to filter people out of raids. Yeah, I was never high level enough to do raids. I have no idea what that's like. It's more efficient for farming to get hit. Yeah, that's pretty much like what warriors do. If I was trying to avoid damage, it would be so slow. I mean, it's already slow, so like imagine how much slower it would be if I was trying to avoid damage. Literally so slow. So look at all the big damage, big hits on many enemies. Big hits. That's how I would have done it. These are big hits. GZ, Grats. What if I just don't level up? What if I just leave at 99.99%? Yo! Level 36. Let's go. Alright, let's put more into strength. Let's put more into Sport Mastery. Did I see the level 300 drama? Was that the one where the guy who was going to hit level 300 and then he stopped as a message to the admins? He was like, this game has many issues with it. Everyone was watching, they retweeted, they were like, look how this guy's going to be the first level 300 player. Everyone was watching and he was like, I'm not going to do it. Is that what happened? Nexon tweeted their stream, everyone to hype them out, he just iced them. Classic. Did he ever eventually get to 300 though? Or did he just like quit? Was he like, I'm done. I'm done with this game. Nexon, address their problems. Address my Google Doc. He did? Oh, why would he do that? What was the point then? Can't believe this. Look, we're done. We're done with the quest. We've killed 999 of these guys. We've leveled up. Never mind, I would still play. Classic. Alright, we got this one. Let's see. Okay, what's the next 999 quest? Cold Eye. I don't know where that is. Sleepy Dungeon 2. Sleepy Dungeon 2. Sure. I mean, I don't really have time left in the stream to do that. But I might as well check it out. I mean, I have enough time to do the 99 one. Probably. Maybe not. It's down in the blue area. I don't even know. It's been so long since I've gone down there. But this server does have a VIP cab that just teleports you there. It's probably excavation site. What the heck is this? What? No, this is not it. What is this? What is this place? Okay, turns out I thought this was in Ant Tunnel. It's not. I don't know what this is. That's a guild quest dungeon? I don't even know. What the frick? I shouldn't be here. I'm not supposed to be there. What about... what is another entrance? Is this it? Alright, okay, it's gotta be this, right? Not just Maple, I feel people are getting into these grinder online games again. It was simpler times back in the day. Is this place? Is this the place? Oh yes, it is. Wait, I need to accept the quest. I don't know where the quest is. I know where the enemies are. I don't know where the quest is. Oh, what the heck, Drakes? Holy frick. Okay, I should not be here. This is not a place that I should be. Is there no map? There's a map. Let's see. It is in Sleepy Dungeon 2. Sleepy Dungeon 2. Wait, what? Where's Sleepy Dungeon 2? It's probably the Cave of Cold Eye, I would assume. But why does it say Sleepy Dungeon 2? The cave that lost light. Drake hunting ground, cave of dark. Maybe I should just go back. I spent 50,000 mesos to come here. I'm just gonna go back. Sleepy dungeons are connected directly to Sleepywood. Is it not Ant Tunnel? Is it a different thing? Sleepy. Oh wait, that's it's the other side. It's not in Ant Tunnel. I see. I was looking in the wrong place. Wait. What? Hold on. Wait a sec. How do I go there? What is that? Is it through this? No. What the heck is, how do I get to Sleepy Dungeon? It's not on the left side, because left side goes this way. And then this way goes to Ant Tunnel. I don't even know. Literally don't even know. Was it the mysterious? Oh, maybe. Nope. That is not it. Cassandra? It's not Cassandra. Well, maybe I will never know. Maybe I'll never find out. The door on the left. Which door? This door? Welcome, Stonetooth? No. Which door is it? After mysterious statue. On the left. Yeah, on the right. Oh, maplestory always had stuff like that. I can't believe they would do this. Hidden maps and all that. Isn't this the place with the stone golems? Or whatever? There's a curse eyes. Alright, here we go. The Cold Eye quest. Kill 99 cold eyes. Alright. I will probably not finish this on this stream because I will end my stream soon. Okay, I definitely need more dexterity. I need more accuracy. No, I could just buy some accuracy scrolls, right? Surely it's probably better to do that than put points into dexterity. Actually, no, we're hitting them most of the time. Just occasional misses. sometimes. Okay, maybe I do need maybe I should get accuracy scrolls. Isn't that such a waste though? To scroll your equipment for accuracy. I mean, if you think about it, accuracy is kind of like attack, in the sense that if you miss 20% of your hits, it's basically like doing 20% less damage. Probably. Alright. Yes. Wait, no, I bought sniper potions. I forgot, when I went to Ludibrium, I bought sniper potions. So I could literally just use those. Oh, look at that. Important life lesson. If you can't hit someone, just eat some pills. And then everything will be fine. Life lessons from maplestory. Yeah, write that down. The pills, yeah, the pills cause you to hit them. They will make you more accurate. Just like in real life. The pills make me hit them more, then log into maplestory. And then you hit the enemies in maplestory, which is different. Welcome, Cafro. Did I make a warrior? Yes. I felt like I needed to do some AoE damage. And what better way than Slash Blast? Welcome, Cafro. You guys know Cafro was like the highest level Chief Bandit at some point, I think, in maplestory. In the early days. Back in the day. Back in those days. He probably hates people mentioning that. It's probably like, I wish you would not say that. Did you know they took out requirements for strength daggers? I don't know. He doesn't even exist. What was bro even doing? Strength bandits. Do strength bandits play differently? I actually have no idea. I think you just have like slightly different weapons that you have access to. The vibes thing. Vibes based gaming. Anyway, bandits have like no range. Which is why I feel like it would be quite miserable to play as them. Me when I'm playing a warrior. They have no range. Why would I play as a bandit? Different weapons, the damage formula meant your damage range was smaller, which didn't matter. Alright, it's time to end the stream. We've done the 99 quest. I can't continue to be here. But then they keep spawning the enemies. Please stop spawning the enemies so I can leave. Okay, that's good enough. Alright. Let's leave. Let's go back to town. Let us turn in the quest. Accept the next 999 quest. But not do it. Alright, well that was it. That was fun. I'm sure there's many people watching this that are like, I don't understand the appeal of the game. He literally just killed the same enemy, reskinned 3 times. What even is maplestory? That's it, that's maplestory. You have unclaimed rewards. How do I go? I'll go back lobby. Unless the strength weapons looked cooler than luck ones, seemed like a whatever build. I don't know. We don't even know. They got login bonuses for points that I have no use for. Alright, let's end the stream. Yes, I would like to exit maplestory World. Good times. There's something fun about it, you know? Just killing the same enemy. Just chill. Alright, let's see, what's the raid message? Beverage Day? That's a good one. National Beverage Day raid. Twitch is gonna show some ads, which is unfortunate timing. National Beverage Day raid. Yeah, it's like Lawn Mowing Sim, except it's a lizard. It's the same lizard reskinned, slightly different colors. Alright, who's streaming? Who do I raid today? Let's see. What about we raid a person who is streaming? What about we raid Chocojax? She was here earlier today. She's gonna play maplestory Classic. Let's raid Chocojax. What the heck is she drawn? Alright, / raid Chocojax. Alright, thanks for watching. I will be back on Friday with something. I don't know what. It might be, maybe I'll play Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion or whatever. Perhaps. I will find out at some point. And that point will be Friday. We will find out on Friday. Anyway, thanks for watching. Is Hamflow streaming? Are we getting a Hamflow stream? I don't know. We ask this every day. We're always like, is Hamflow streaming? When will the next Hamflow stream be? The people demand to know. We may never know. It will remain a mystery. And now I sit here waiting. And then the next time I stream maplestory, I'm gonna be like level 100. You'll be like, what the frick? How did he get to level 100? No, there's no way. Probably not. Tomorrow, no Hamflow stream today? No way. Can't believe it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.